Welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for Game 2 of a 4-game series as the visiting Sugarland Skeeters take on your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs at Regency Furniture Stadium. Southern Maryland dropped Game 1 of the series last night, 5-3 in extra innings. David Russo was handed the loss in that one as Evan Reed picked up his first win of the season. And the save was given to Felipe Paulino for Sugarland. Last night was the first home extra inning game of the season for Southern Maryland. They were 1-0 in extra innings on the road as they took Saturday's extra inning ball game at Bridgeport. The Blue Crabs come in a three-way tie for second place in the Freedom Division behind York by just half a game. They're tied with Sugarland and Lancaster at 5-6 on the year. Blue Crabs went on the road to Bridgeport this past weekend for the first road series of the game. They dropped 2 out of 3, taking that extra inning game Saturday that we mentioned. The last 4 games for Southern Maryland have all been decided by 2 runs. Southern Maryland 2-3 in 2-run games on the year. Just 1-3 in the last 4 that have all gone by 2 runs. The Blue Crabs picked up their first loss of the year when out-hitting their opponents last night as they out-hit Sugarland in the game but were unable to get the victory. Tonight they turn to Justin DeFreitas, who takes the mound and delivers a first pitch fastball swung on, fouled off down the third baseline to the leadoff man once again for Sugarland. DeFreitas in his third start for Southern Maryland. He was the opening day starter for the Blue Crabs in his Atlantic League debut back on April 20th against the Long Island Ducks. DeFreitas, the righty, comes set and delivers a fastball, just misses inside. He's 1-1 on the season with a 2.25 ERA coming into the game. He picked up the loss in that opening day start, throwing 6 innings, giving up 2 runs, both unearned, as he gets a fastball called strike over the outside part of the plate to bring the count to 1-2. At opening day start, he threw 6 innings, gave up 9 hits, 2 runs unearned, no walks, 5 Ks, as he winds and delivers strike 3 called over the outside part of the plate as Prince goes down looking for the 4th time in the series. He's down on 4 pitches here as DeFreitas starts the night with his 11th strikeout of the year. DeFreitas' last start came in Game 2 of a doubleheader against the York Revolution on April 26th. Southern Maryland won the game 4-3. DeFreitas picking up the win through 6 innings once again. 8 hits, 3 runs this time, all 3 earned. No walks, 5 Ks as he misses a fastball inside here to Lance Zawadzki, the shortstop for Sugarland today. That was DeFreitas' first win in his Southern Maryland career against York. Sam Runyon picked up the save for him and throwing a scoreless 7th in the 7-inning Game 2 of the doubleheader as Zawadzki fouls one back here. Tonight marks the 39th career start for DeFreitas, just his 3rd as a member of Southern Maryland, as he winds and delivers a fastball, tails away to bring the count to 2-1 to the shortstop. He was named the opening day starter for Southern Maryland in his Atlantic League debut, as we mentioned. He spent 5 seasons in the major leagues with the Philadelphia Phillies, as Zawadzki shoots one back up the middle right at Edwin Garcia, who was shaded that way, makes the play behind DeFreitas to record the second out. DeFreitas had to hop out of the way of that hard-hit liner back up the middle, but Garcia was right there, shifted over a little bit against the lefty Zawadzki for a routine ground ball, second out. And that'll bring up the dangerous Jeremy Barfield. Barfield hitting .405 on the season thus far, 3 home runs, including a solo shot last night to get the scoring started in the 3rd. DeFreitas working fast, winds and delivers. Jams Barfield here, who rolls one out to Muno at second. Picks it up onto Zach Wilson at first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Justin DeFreitas as He gives up no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs coming up to bat with Gary Brown leading off once again when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Mike Snyder, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join me at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game or anytime. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Joe Gannon on being voted by fans as the starting pitcher for the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Gannon made his professional debut in 2002 before signing with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he went 12-6 with a 3.17 ERA in his debut season with the team. During this campaign, he was named Atlantic League All-Star and Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. Gannon appeared in 100 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 wins, including his 12-win season in 2008.
Hey, this is Justin DeFreitas, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the first in Game 2 of a 4-game set between the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting Sugar Land Skeeters. Leading off for Southern Maryland once again, center fielder Gary Brown, as he'll face the right-handed Michael Nix for Sugar Land. Nix delivers a first pitch fastball called strike. Nix, 6'5", 235 out of Sugar Land, Texas. Working from the right side against the heavy right-handed lineup for Southern Maryland. The only switch hitter on the team is Danny Muno, as Brown flies that one out to Miller in center, who makes the easy catch to record the first out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Danny Muno, switch hitter. Muno actually one of 2 switch hitters on the team now, as Southern Maryland has a new acquisition to announce today. Signed earlier around 3:30, 4 o'clock, Jose Lozada joins the Blue Crabs by way of the Syracuse Chiefs, AAA affiliate of the Washington Nationals last season. As Muno digs in from the left side and takes the first pitch, called strike. Lozada, a utility man, going to be used around the infield and outfield, just an extra body providing some depth to a Blue Crabs team that was only carrying one backup infielder, as Muno takes a ball low to even at 1-1. Muno hitting just .216 on the season, got off to a hot start but has cooled way down recently as Nix winds and delivers a fastball, gets by him here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nix was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in the 11th round of the 2005 MLB draft from Auburn University. Spent 4 years in the Braves organization, reaching as high as their AAA Gwinnett affiliate. As he's ahead of Muno here, 1-2, blows a fastball by him, and Danny Muno goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Zach Wilson. Wilson was 1 for 5 last night. He's on a 5-game hitting streak heading into today, hitting .275 on the season with 5 RBIs. He'll dig in with 2 outs against the righty Nix, who winds and delivers. Fastball called strike over the outside. Blue Crabs rolling out the same lineup they had last night. Brown, Muno, we already saw. Wilson hitting third, followed by Mike Snyder, Corey Vaughn, Zach Cohn, Patrick Palmero, Edwin Garcia, and the catcher Mike Blank rounds it out. as that ball misses away from Nix here. That'll even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike, as Michael Nix digs back on the rubber. Winds and delivers the 1-1. Swung on, ripped down the third baseline, but tails just foul towards the Blue Crabs bullpen to bring the count to 1-2. Sugarland runs out pretty much the same lineup. Only note to mention across the outfield, Jeremy Barfield has moved from right field to left field. Miller in center, Benson in right today. He moving from left field to right field. Just switching places with Barfield. Across the infield, John Santi, Zawadzki, Prince, Nelson, and Scott behind the plate. As Nix winds and delivers a 1-2. Shot the other way from Wilson. It'll head off over the visiting team dugout to keep the count where it is, 1-2. We mentioned Nix 4 years in the Braves organization. He joined the Colorado Rockies AA affiliate in 2009 before making his Atlantic League debut that season with Newark. He drops a changeup here that misses inside to even the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Finished the 2010 season with the York Revolution before joining Sugarland in 2012 after another year with York. Started 2013 9-2 with a 1.88 ERA for Sugarland and 12 starts, as he misses inside here to run the count full. After that hot start in 2013, he was signed by the Chicago White Sox organization. Spent the rest of that season in Double and Triple-A with the White Sox. Spent 2014 in the Padres Triple-A organization before rejoining Sugarland later that year. He's got a full count here to the 3-hitter Wilson, as he winds and delivers the payoff pitch. Wilson thought about, but holds back on that ball in the dirt, and that'll put him aboard on a 2-out walk and bring up Mike Snyder. Last season, Nix began in the Mexican League, going 7-8 with a 5.63 ERA. He rejoined Sugarland late, finishing the year with a 2-1 record, 3.13 ERA in 6 games. Started all 6 of those games, recorded 30 strikeouts and 31.2 innings for the Skeeters. So Snyder digs in, 2 outs and a man on first. He was 1 for 5 last night. As Nix delivers first pitch, fastball just misses away. Snyder hitting just 195 on the season so far. He's hit the ball hard a lot. He seems to be just a little bit off. Hitting it a couple of line drives right at third baseman and shortstop. Last night he just missed a home run foul down the left field line. He's ahead in the count here, 1-0, as Nix comes set out of the stretch and delivers another fastball high to put the count at 2-0. Snyder leads the team with 4 doubles thus far this season. So he's found the gap, but not quite the power stroke that Blue Crabs fans are used to after his 25 home runs last season. Wind blowing from right to left out of the ballpark once again as Snyder shoots one back up the middle. Fielded by the second baseman, who tosses on to first. Comes off of the base, but gets the tag on Snyder going down the line for the 3rd out of the inning. As Brintz's throw there pulled the first baseman Nelson off the base, but he was able to tag Snyder before he got there to record the 4-3 putout for the 3rd out of the inning. So Blue Crabs scored no runs on no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. DeFreitas heads back out to the mound when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
For any sign, banner, or custom graphics needs, be sure to check out Fast Signs of Waldorf. Fast Signs works with you to create a targeted message that brings interest to your product, and their expert graphic design artists bring your ideas to life for you. For more information on their products and services, visit their website at fastsigns.com/2017 or stop by their Waldorf location located at 11750 Business Park Drive, Suite 105, open Monday through Friday. Fast Signs, the official sign partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
Hey, this is Gary Brown, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the second and a tie ball game 0-0 as Justin DeFreitas heads back to the mound for Southern Maryland. He'll face the cleanup hitter for Sugarland, Travis Scott. Scott was 0 for 5 last night, batting in the cleanup spot as DeFreitas misses a first pitch fastball, tails away from the lefty Scott. Lineup pretty similar for Sugarland at the plate. We'll get it to you after this pitch as DeFreitas winds and delivers fastball called strike over the inside corner. We already saw the leadoff man, Josh Prince, Lance Sawatsky, Jeremy Barfield. Scott stays in the cleanup hole. Joe Benson batting fifth, right where he was last night. Chris Nelson, John Santi, and Derek Miller hold where they are. The only change, designated hitter Chase Patterson tonight as he comes in for Derek Piles, as that one's fouled off into the visiting dugout from the catcher, Scott. No changes behind DeFreitas. Looks the same as it did last night behind Gabby Hernandez. Vaughn in left, Brown in center, Cone in right. Patrick Palmero, Edwin Garcia on the left side of the infield. Danny Munoz, Zach Wilson on the right. And Mike Blank behind the plate. Only change, Wilson goes from designated hitter to first base as him and Snyder have been alternating between DHing and playing the field. So DeFreitas ahead of Scott, 1-2 here, and goes upstairs with the fastball and gets Scott swinging for the first out here in the top of the second. DeFreitas' second strikeout of the game thus far. He has 5, and both of his starts coming into tonight. That'll bring up the right fielder, Joe Benson. Benson 1 for 5 last night, singled in the 10th and scored on the home run from Chris Nelson. That proved to be the winner as he swings on a first pitch fastball here, grounded to the shortstop Garcia, who makes a long throw across the diamond to get Benson by a couple of steps there. Good play in the hole, backhand by Edwin Garcia. Get his feet set, make a throw on to first to record the second out of the inning as DeFreitas is working quick and keeping the pitch count low. That'll bring up the first baseman, Chris Nelson. Nelson, the hero for Sugarland last night. As we mentioned, his 2-run homer proved to be the game winner in the top of the 10th as he takes a first pitch cutter here called strike 1. Hit a high fly ball to left field. Corey Vaughn tracked it down, got his back against the wall, but it went just over the mini monster, hitting in the very first row of seats out there as Nelson takes the ball here to even the count 1-1 and put Sugarland up 5-3 to turn the game over to their closer, Felipe Paulino, in the bottom of the 10th, who got the job done working a scoreless inning. DeFreitas elevates a fastball up and in here. Nelson swung and missed. Nelson was 2 for 4 on the game last night. Picked up 2 RBIs on that home run as he scored Benson as well. He singled in the second of last night's game. As he checks his swing here on a curveball from DeFreitas, home plate umpire sends it down to Matt Beaver at first, who says he did not go. DeFreitas thought he had him there. It looked like he might have gone a little bit too far, but was just able to hold up. That'll bring the count to 2-2 with 2 outs as DeFreitas winds and delivers fastball inside, fouled straight back off of the catcher Blank's helmet, and the count will remain where it is. So DeFreitas back on the mound. Nelson digs in. He throws the cutter away here as that one's fouled just back. Blank thought he might have held on to it, but home plate umpire Don Meyer not buying it as that one goes to 2-2. DeFreitas, a very animated pitcher out on the mound. He gets the adrenaline flowing, gets really excited, likes to have conversations with the home plate umpire, discuss pitches, discuss plays as he elevates a fastball there and takes a little hop step off the mound as he got Nelson swinging, reaching back on a fastball up and in to record his second strikeout of the inning. And end the inning, another 1-2-3, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs come up to bat 5-6-7 when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey everyone, this is Sam Runyon from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us at the park every Wednesday home game to enjoy Wednesday Pub Grub Night. Every Wednesday will feature $3 Coors Light cans, $5 draft beer, and $5 Pub Grub specials. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
At their location at 173 St. Patrick's Drive, Grill 13 makes it easy to enjoy their Irish fare and great drink specials every day. At Grill 13, they believe in good food, good drinks, good people, coupled with extraordinary customer service and cleanliness to make you feel part of the family. Whether lunch, dinner, or a round of drinks after the long workday, visiting Grill 13 is always a great experience. Feel free to come relax with family, friends, or even fly solo with a premium cocktail, our handmade pulled pork, fresh wings, bangers and mash, or any one of their tasty dishes. Then indulge in one of Grill 13's famous premium handmade Sugar Lips desserts. Call 301-645-2983 or visit grillwithane13.com.
The Blue Crabs would like to thank Domino's Pizza for their sponsorship for the 2017 season. Be sure to try Domino's new stuffed cheesy bread or their oven-baked sandwiches, featured on their 2 for $5.99 menu. To find a location near you or to place an order online, please visit www.domino's.com. Domino's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the second in a tie game 0-0 between Sugar Land and Southern Maryland as Corey Vaughn digs in for the Blue Crabs and takes a first pitch fastball called strike. Nick's back on the mound, winds and delivers that one shot back towards the second baseman. Prince picks it up on to Nelson for the easy play. As Vaughn hit that one hard, but they had shifted him a little bit up the middle of the infield, and he was able to make an easy play there at second base, Prince was. So that'll bring in the right fielder, Zach Cohn, hitting in his normal 6-hole. Relatively the hottest hitter the Blue Crabs have at the moment. Cohn went 3 for 5 with 3 doubles and 2 runs scored last night, after a 3 for 5 outing on Sunday as well. Takes a fastball high here. So he's ahead in the count, 1-0. That one misses away. And Cohn's ahead, 2 balls, no strikes here. Cohn has brought the batting average well up, all the way up to 297. Just has 1 RBI on the season as he takes a big cut, but well out in front of a curveball in the dirt there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Back-to-back 3 for 5 games will do that, though. This early in the season, it'll bring the batting average up relatively quickly. As that one comes inside and hits Zach Cohn. Looks like on the hand. Cohn shaking it off in a little bit of pain as he takes the hit by pitch and walks down to first base, grimacing a little bit there. That one looks like it might have caught him right on the knuckle. Not the place you want to get hit by a fastball there. As Cohn's taking his time, seems to be in a significant amount of pain. That'll bring up the second hottest hitter on the Blue Crabs right now, Patrick Palmeiro. Palmeiro 2 for 4 last night with a home run in the bottom of the 6th. A 2-run shot that scored Cohn as well and tied the game, as that was his second home run of the season. He digs in against the righty Nix. Nix delivers a fastball called strike here. Palmeiro spent the last 2 seasons on Sugarland, so facing his former teammate once again, as he faced former teammate Jake Hale last night. Spent 2 seasons with Michael Nix as well. So Nix ahead, no balls, 1 strike here with Cohn on first. Kicks and delivers a fastball, tails inside to Palmeiro. Palmeiro hitting .278 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs on the season. He struggled on the road in the 3-game series at Bridgeport, going just 2 for 11, but he's hitting .320 with the 2 home runs and 6 of his 8 RBIs coming here at Regency Furniture Stadium. As Nix steps off and makes a throw over to first, Cohn gets back easily. Palmeiro leads the team in home runs and RBIs for the time being with a 3 RBI lead over Zach Wilson and Gary Brown. Cohn leaning towards second here as the 1-1 pitch is a fastball over the outside part of the plate to bring the count to 1-2. Palmeiro in his 6th professional season, 3rd in the Atlantic League. We mentioned his 2 with Sugarland. He spent 3 seasons in the Chicago White Sox organization. Never reached higher than high A ball with the White Sox, though. As he's behind 1-2, Nix comes set, gives a look at Cohn, and delivers a fastball that misses high. Evens the count here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the righty-righty matchup as Palmeiro, a little wave of the bat. Nix comes set, delivers that one, shot over the third baseman head as John Santi made a leaping effort but not able to get there. As John Harris will hold up Zach Cohn at third base. But a 1-out double from Patrick Palmeiro puts runners at second and third with just 1 out for Edwin Garcia. John Santi made a leaping effort there at third, but was unable to do anything with it as that one went all the way down into the corner of the Blue Crabs bullpen and allowed Palmeiro to cruise easily into second. Cohn was off on contact. It was a last-second holdup. He was running hard. Was about to round third when manager John Harris threw up the stop sign. So Garcia comes in. Runners on second and third, 1 out. As the infield comes in for Sugarland. We saw this last night as the Blue Crabs put runners on second and third in that as well. And they brought in the infield in the third inning, I should say. As that one's a first pitch strike. Now, second inning last night. Vaughn led off with a single. Cohn followed that with a double to put second and third with 1 out. And Sugarland pulled the infield in. So the same situation here. As Nix comes set. Garcia checks his swing but didn't go around. Last night, second and third with 1 out. Patrick Palmeiro dug in. And in an absolute laser, but right at the shortstop Zawadzki for the second out in that inning. Before Edwin Garcia ended it on a ground out back to the pitcher. Garcia looking to do some damage here, though, as he has the count even at 1-1. Nix winds and delivers that one fouled back to bring the count to 1-2. Garcia was 0 for 4 last night, sitting .257 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. had a good weekend series and went 3 for 10 on the road at Bridgeport, picking up 2 of his 3 RBIs. Nix comes set here, gives a look at the runners, winds and delivers that one, shot back up the middle, and that's going to score 1. And John Harris waves around Palmero, who will score easily, as Edwin Garcia's 1-out single will plate 2. And the Blue Crabs are on the board early. Shot that one over the second baseman Prince's head, who was playing in, rolled into the right field gap to bring in both runners easily. And Southern Maryland is on the board early. And with 1 out and a man on first, Mike Blank digs in as the big catcher, another righty for Southern Maryland. Nix comes set, gives a look at Garcia, kicks and delivers. Fastball misses high. Blue Crabs are 3-2 on the season when they score first. So it's a good sign that they're on the board early. They have to get through the next couple of innings, though, as those are the innings that they've struggled with on the mound. A snap throw back after a ball outside, but Nelson not able to get the tag down in time for Garcia. Garcia had a decent lead, but Scott made the throw behind a little bit too early as Nelson wasn't quite to the base yet. Unable to get that one. So count 2 balls, no strikes, with 1 out here to the big catcher Mike Blank. Nix comes set, gives a look at Garcia. Garcia already has 1 stolen base on the year. And Blank takes a fastball called strike. That'll bring the count to 2-1. Garcia just the 1 stolen base thus far on the season, not necessarily known for his speed throughout his time in professional baseball. This is his 10th season. As Blank shoots one there deep to center field. The center fielder Miller backing up, makes the catch on the warning track as Mike Blank with a long out number 2 sent Derek Miller all the way back to the deepest part of the ballpark. Blank has displayed the power throughout the season, hitting 1 home run and hitting multiple deep fly balls onto the warning track here. That one to the deepest part of the park, or it would have been out of here. That'll bring up center fielder Gary Brown with 2 outs. As Nix comes set, delivers a first pitch curveball called strike down in the zone. So Nix working ahead here as he comes set, gives a look at Garcia, who's got a decent lead. We mentioned not necessarily known for the speed, but does have a stolen base. As Brown fouls that one back. He has just 6 stolen bases between 2016 and this 2017 season. 38 in his 10-year career thus far. So Brown behind 0-2. Garcia off on the pitch. A late jump and the throw down to second easily in time as Edwin Garcia is caught stealing on a good throw from Travis Scott. Got a late jump there. Never really stood a chance. Well, that'll give Gary Brown new life in the bottom of the 3rd. Blue Crabs scored 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. They're on the board early for Justin DeFreitas. When we come back, DeFreitas heads back out to the mound. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey fans, this is Austin Fleet, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Tuesday home game for our new 2-days. During these games, concessions will be offering fans $2 pretzels, popcorn, and peanuts. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9899. 9788.
The Blue Crabs are excited to welcome local Tri-County schools to Regency Furniture Stadium for our baseball and education days. Wednesday, May 3rd and Wednesday, May 17th, the Blue Crabs will welcome area students for a day of baseball and learning fun at the ballpark. This will include in-game learning activities as well as performances by the Knights of Medieval Times. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Christian Lopez on being voted by fans as the starting catcher on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Lopez was drafted in the 6th round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft by the Tampa Bay Rays. Lopez signed with Southern Maryland in 2010 where he hit .274 with 7 home runs and 7 stolen bases in his debut season. Lopez was also named an Atlantic League All-Star in what proved to be his final season with the team, 2012. In 285 career games for the Blue Crabs, Lopez collected 20 home runs, 106 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases.
Hey, this is Zach Cohn, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs lead 2-0 heading in to the top of the 3rd inning. Justin DeFreitas back on the mound as he'll face the third baseman, Anthony Johnsanti. Delivers a first pitch slider there, called strike 1. This is DeFreitas' 3rd start, the first time he's pitching with a lead. As he winds and delivers fouled off down the line here towards the Blue Crabs dugout. DeFreitas picked up the win in the Blue Crabs game on Wednesday, last Wednesday, game 2 of the doubleheader. Blue Crabs were never leading in that game, though, until the bottom of the 6th inning after DeFreitas had left. As he gets a fly ball here to center field, Gary Brown drifting over, makes the catch in left center field to record the first out of the inning. DeFreitas. The Blue Crabs were trailing 3-1. Tied it up in the 5th. So to bring it to 3-3. And then DeFreitas left the game as the pitcher of record after his work in the top of the 6th when Corey Vaughn hit a home run to give the Blue Crabs the lead. So DeFreitas, working with the lead, delivers a first pitch fastball inside to Derek Miller as the second one's fouled off down the line into the Blue Crabs bullpen to bring the count to 1-1. DeFreitas has faced 7 and sat down 7 thus far as he's got the 8-hitter here, the center fielder. Delivers that fastball up and in to bring the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Miller hitting .250 on the year coming into today. As DeFreitas out of the windup kicks and delivers. Slider that moves away off the plate to bring the count to 3-1. Miller's played in 4 games. He's gone 1 for 4 in all of them thus far. So he is on a 4-game hitting streak. As that fastball just misses from DeFreitas inside here. And that'll put the first base runner aboard and force DeFreitas into the stretch for the first time tonight. That'll bring up the designated hitter, hitting in the 9-hole tonight, Chase Patterson. Patterson also hitting .250 on the season, played in 3 games, gone 1 for 4 in each of those. He has a home run, an RBI, and 2 runs scored thus far. DeFreitas steps off, tosses over to first. Patterson was drafted by the Los Angeles Angels in the 7th round of the 2012 MLB Draft. Spent 2 seasons in the Angels organization before joining the Camden River Sharks in the Atlantic League in 2014. DeFreitas comes set, kicks and delivers. That one swung on, rolled to third. Palmero picks it up on to Muto at second, who turns on to first for the 5-4-3 double play, and Justin DeFreitas works around the walk, immediately getting a ground ball as Sugarland scores no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs look to extend the lead when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Danny Muno, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, don't forget that every Sunday is Kids Day at Regency Furniture Stadium. Every Sunday home game throughout the year, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with the players, as well as free admission to Pinch's Playground and post-game run the bases on the Blue Crabs field. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium this 2017 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose for all of your air conditioning and heating needs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Casey Benjamin on being named as the second baseman on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Benjamin was signed out of Tennessee Technological Institute by the Texas Rangers organization, where he made his professional baseball debut. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .304 with 20 home runs in 112 games. Benjamin played in 327 career games with the Blue Crabs, hitting 54 home runs and driving in 209 runs over his 3 seasons with the team.
Hey, this is Kalaika Kaho'ahalahala, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the third. Blue Crabs lead 2-0 as Gary Brown squares around a bunt, pulls back, and takes a called strike in his second at-bat of the night against the righty Michael Nix. Brown flew out to center in his first at-bat as Nix kicks and delivers. Brown shoots one towards the third base hole, as that one's knocked down by John Santi, but not able to make a play. We'll see the official scoring here, as that's going to go down as a hit. John Santi trying to make a play in the hole, but unable to do so, as it was just off the tip of his glove. And Gary Brown will be credited with his first hit of the night. That'll bring up the second baseman, Danny Muno. Muno struck out in the first inning. As Nix comes set, gives a long look at the speedy Brown. Muno squares around, pulls back the bunt. Brown leads Southern Maryland thus far in the season in stolen bases, as he's put up 6 already on the short season. He's been caught twice. He put up 3 in a game a couple of days ago, as Muno takes a called strike here. As I was saying, Brown put up 3 stolen bases in a game this past week against York as part of Game 1 of that doubleheader. The count even at 1-1 to Danny Muno, as Nix tosses over to first here, not in time to get Brown. So Nix back on the mound as Muno steps out, makes his adjustments, and digs back in. He's the only person going to be batting from the left side in today's lineup against the righty. We mentioned he's one of just 2 switch hitters as position players for the Blue Crabs, as he shoots one in between the hole here between first and second. Brown with a good jump, but is held up at second base. And that puts the first 2 runners on base for Southern Maryland, as that single, back-to-back singles from Gary Brown and Danny Muno have the Blue Crabs in business heading in to the heart of their lineup. Zach Wilson digs in with nobody out, men on first and second. He walked in his first at-bat. Struggled at the plate last night, going just 1 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Nix comes set, gives a look, just misses outside. You look at last night's game, it was a very close one. Obviously 5-3 in extra innings. So the Blue Crabs offense showed up a little bit. The pitching staff pitched well. But when you break it all down, last night's struggle came from the 3-4-5 hitters. If they were able to produce, the Blue Crabs would have easily won the game, as Nix delivers a strike over the outside. Wilson, Snyder, and Vaughn all went 1 for 5 last night, combining for 10 strikeouts, as the Blue Crabs struck out 13 times. Those three were 10 of them. 4 from Wilson, 3 from Snyder, and 3 from Vaughn. As the catcher Scott calls time and jogs out to the mound to have a quick conference with his pitcher and home plate umpire Don Meyer. Meyer runs back to home plate. Scott walking behind, trailing. As the conference has ended and Nix digs back onto the rubber. Wilson back into the box, to bring the count to 1-1. Comes set, delivers a changeup, just misses inside. So Wilson ahead in the count, 2-1 against Nix. Brown with a big lead off of second, as Wilson fouls that one off of his foot and evens the count 2-2 with nobody out. Brown got a big lead off of second base there. Could have gotten a walking lead, as Nix wasn't looking at him, but pulled up instead. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners on first and second for the 3-hitter, Zach Wilson. A look at second, and Wilson takes a big cut on a curveball and goes down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the third. An unproductive at-bat for Zach Wilson, as you would have liked to see him move those runners up, put 2 men in scoring position for the big designated hitter, Mike Snyder. But Snyder digs in with 1 out. Same situation, runners on first and second. He grounded out up the middle to the second baseman, Prince, to end the first inning. Mentioned Snyder 1 for 5 last night, 3 strikeouts. As Nix floats a curveball in there, stays high in the zone. So Snyder ahead once again, as he's still looking to find his stroke and get hot for this Southern Maryland team. Nix comes set, gives a double take at second, delivers a fastball outside, 2 balls, no strikes. I was talking with reliever Sam Runyon earlier about the offensive struggles thus far for the Blue Crabs and the high strikeout numbers, 85 in 11 games. Runyon wasn't worried. He said the pitching staff has to continue to do their job. Starters got to keep them in the game, get them to the solid bullpen, which has pitched well thus far, Runyon included. As that one's grounded to shortstop here. Shortstop on to Prince at second base. Snyder hustling down the line, beats it out. As Munoz forced out at second on the fielder's choice. But Snyder was hustling all the way, able to make it. So that'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs for Corey Vaughn. Back to my conversation with Runyon. Said the pitching staff's got to continue to do their job, keep them in ball games, be able to figure that stuff out. And he said he's not worried about Zach Wilson, Mike Snyder, Corey Vaughn, that those guys are going to hit. Their time is going to come. Snyder's hit the ball in the screws a couple of times, as has Corey Vaughn. A couple of unfortunate bounces, unfortunate placement by the defense. But Runyon said he's been real happy with the productive out of the bottom line of the lineup with Zach Cohn, Patrick Palmero, Edwin Garcia, and the catchers rotating in the 9-hole. And he knows that Wilson and Snyder and Vaughn will join them shortly, and that's when this team will really take off. So Vaughn digs in, 2 outs, runners on the corners, and an RBI opportunity for the left fielder. He takes the first pitch fastball, called strike. Vaughn grounded out to second to lead off the second inning. He was hitting 194 coming into the game. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. As Nix comes set, winds and delivers. Fastball just misses inside. Vaughn was 1 for 5 last night. 3 strikeouts as we mentioned. And a fielder's choice in the 10th inning. Vaughn has batted in the 5-hole every game thus far this season, as the top 5 in the lineup have not moved all year. As Vaughn takes a change-up low there. Manager John Harris has said he likes the guys he has, and these are the guys he's going to roll with. We mentioned the top 5 not moving. Zach Cohn has had just 1 day off. Chad Hinshaw got a start before his release. And then in the 7-8 hole, Palmeiro and Garcia each have 10 games played there, with the catchers rotating for 10 games in the 9 hole. As Vaughn shoots one to the right center field gap, but hangs up just a little too long, as Miller got a good jump on that one and is able to make the play on the line out here. So the Blue Crabs score no runs on 2 hits, 2 leadoff singles, no errors, and they strand 2 runners. DeFreitas back to the mound with a lead. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Be sure to bring Mom out to the ballpark on May 14th to celebrate Mother's Day as the Blue Crabs take on the Somerset Patriots. All mothers will have a chance to participate in a post-game Blue Crabs Diamond Dig for a chance to win a Diamond prize package. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey Blue Crabs fans, this is Justin DeFreitas. For all my grocery and deli needs, I head over to Nix of Clinton. Nix of Clinton aims to offer a unique shopping alternative to the larger grocery stores, while providing a family-oriented experience for all their customers. Nix of Clinton, the official hot dog and sausage sponsor of Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Eric Crozier on being voted by fans as the starting first baseman on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Crozier was originally drafted in the 41st round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians and made his MLB debut in 2004 with the Toronto Blue Jays. While in the major leagues with the Blue Jays, he collected 2 home runs in 14 games in his 2004 debut season. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, hitting .265 with 13 home runs and 10 stolen bases that season. He appeared in 279 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 44 home runs and 149 RBIs in 3 seasons.
Hey, this is Rob Carson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 2-0. Heading to the top of the 4th, Justin DeFreitas back on the mound to face the top of the lineup as Josh Prince squares around, lays down a bunt that trickles foul back behind home plate. DeFreitas has faced the minimum so far, allowing just 1 base runner, a walk to the center fielder Derek Miller, who was then sat down on a 5-4-3 double play to end the 3rd. So DeFreitas has thrown well, already recorded 3 strikeouts thus far in the game. As DeFreitas drops a curveball there, swung on and missed, to bring the count to 0-2. Prince 0 for 5 last night. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. Struck out his first 3 at-bats last night against Gabby Hernandez. As DeFreitas goes for the strikeout here, throwing a curveball that tailed off the plate away to bring the count to 1-2. Prince is hitting .261 on the year, 2 RBIs, 6 runs scored, as well as 4 stolen bases for the speedy second baseman. As DeFreitas comes set, drops a fastball in there, called strike as Prince goes down looking for the second time tonight. Has a quick word with home plate umpire Don Meyer disagreeing with that call. But Prince goes down looking to lead off the first and the fourth. DeFreitas dropped in his cut fastball there, started at Prince, and late movement put it back across the plate to set the leadoff man down looking. And that'll bring up Lance Zawadski, who takes the first pitch fastball over the outside, called strike 1. Zawadski 0 for 4 with an RBI last night. He grounded out to the shortstop Edwin Garcia up the middle last time. DeFreitas winds and delivers a big cut from Zawadski on the changeup, but way out in front of that one, and the count goes to no balls, 2 strikes. The infield once again shifted on the lefty. Second baseman Danny Muno playing on the edge of the grass in the hole. Shortstop Edwin Garcia shifted just about a foot to the right of second base and in the outfield grass as well. As DeFreitas drops the slider there, swung on and missed. Gets away from Blank, but not too far as he picks it up. Zawadski gives himself up, and DeFreitas has his 5th strikeout of the game thus far. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 4th for Justin DeFreitas. And that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder Jeremy Barfield. Barfield 2 for 5 last night. Singled in his first at-bat and then homered in the third. A solo shot to get the scoring started. He was set down on strikes his last 2 at-bats last night and grounded out to second to end the first inning tonight. So he takes a first pitch strike here. As DeFreitas in a rhythm, working quickly on the mound, already winds and delivers the 0-1 curveball. Grounded weakly back to him, picks it up on to Wilson at first, and another 1-2-3 inning for Justin DeFreitas as he sits him down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, this is Gary Brown, center fielder for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you are under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Back Fin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to all 7 Friday home games this season, as well as a commemorative Back Fin Buddies lunchbox and baseball. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
There's no better way to celebrate Independence Day than with America's pastime. Be sure to join the Blue Crabs this July 4th as they take on the Sugarland Skeeters for the Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, featuring a post-game fireworks extravaganza presented by Wawa. There's also a post-game jersey auction presented by the Southern Maryland Business Network. For more information on this and every other exciting event throughout the season, please visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Pat Osborne on being named the starting third baseman on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Osborne was originally drafted in the second round of the 2002 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he hit .326 with 17 home runs and 106 RBIs in his debut season. In 5 years with the Blue Crabs, Osborne finished with a .297 batting average while hitting 39 home runs and collecting 225 RBIs in 386 career games with the team.
Hey, this is Edwin Garcia, and you listen to the Blue Crab Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Blue Crabs lead 2-0 as Zach Cohn digs in to lead off the 4th. Takes the first pitch, called strike from Michael Nix. Nix has given up just 2 runs in the game so far, as he winds and delivers a fastball swung on, popped up towards shallow right field. Second baseman Prince drifting back, called off by Benson, but reaches over and makes the catch anyway to record the first out of the inning. A little bit of confusion there, but Prince made the catch to record the out anyway. And that'll bring up a dangerous third baseman, Patrick Palmero. Palmero doubled back in the second with Cone on first to put runners on second and third, and Edwin Garcia single up the middle, scored both of them to get the scoring started and put the Blue Crabs on the board in the bottom of the second. Palmero digs back in against his former teammate, who delivers first pitch strike over the outside. Palmero with the open stance bat waggle takes that one high to bring the count to 1-1. Palmero was born March 6, 1990 in Colleyville, Texas, not too far from Sugar Land. He was drafted in the 22nd round of the 2008 MLB draft by the Pittsburgh Pirates out of Colleyville Heritage High School. As he grounds one weakly to the third baseman John Santi, who charges, makes the throw on to first, but skips by the first baseman Nelson and off the wall behind as Palmero is aboard. We'll see the ruling on that one, as that's going to be ruled an error, the first of the game for Sugarland. It appeared that John Santi had time to make the throw to first. If it was an accurate throw, Palmero would have been out, but he threw it in the dirt. Nelson not able to save his third baseman there. As Palmero's aboard with 1 out for the man with the RBIs tonight, Edwin Garcia. Garcia digs in 1 for 1 with a caught stealing thus far, as he takes the first pitch called strike here. A single scored 2, and then with Gary Brown behind no balls and 2 strikes in the count, he took off and was caught stealing by a couple of feet to end the second inning. Gave Brown new life, who used it to his advantage to get a single to lead off the third. As Garcia fouls that one down the right field line to bring the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Nix doing a good job mixing in the off-speed pitches with the fastball, keeping the Blue Crabs batters off balance so far. He's given up 4 hits thus far, but the only real dangerous one was the Palmero double over the third baseman's head. A weak single from Gary Brown in the infield, and Danny Muno shot one through a hole, but nothing in the gap. The single from Garcia was flipped over the second baseman's head, who was playing in. Garcia lunges at that one, fouls it off down the third base line towards manager John Harris down in the third base coaching box. And the count will remain where it is, 1-2. Nick's not an overpowering thrower, but effectively using his stuff around the zone. So Nix comes set, gives a look at first, kicks and delivers as that one tails inside to Edwin Garcia to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To date, Nix has pitched in 204 minor league games, starting just 16 of those. He has 323 strikeouts and a 29-24 record with a 4.33 ERA. As he comes set, kicks and delivers a changeup in the dirt there. Scott able to smother it and keep Palmero at first, but the count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nix's wife, Candace, is actually a part of the Sugarland front office team. keeps working home close together. As he comes set and delivers the payoff pitch, Palmero off on the pitch, and that ground ball to short will be thrown on to Nelson at first. Unable to turn two, though, as Palmero was off on the pitch, and that out from Garcia will advance the runner. That'll bring up the powerful catcher, Mike Blank. Blank just missed his second home run of the season back in the bottom of the second, as he sent a long fly ball to deep center. Derek Miller tracked all the way to the warning track with his back against the official Bank of the Blue Crabs sign for Community Bank of the Chesapeake before making the catch to record the second out of that inning. Blank digs in with two outs here and takes the first pitch strike. So he's got a man in scoring position. A single here would score Palmero from second. So Blank behind 0-1 here on the first official Silver Slugger night of the year. Blank calls time and steps out. Silver Sluggers were originally slated to start last Tuesday, but the rain out pushed the game to a doubleheader Wednesday. So tonight's the first night for the seniors at the ballpark, as Blank takes a big cut there and fouls one back to bring it to no balls, 2 strikes. Tonight is also Swan Point Golf Night at the ballpark. Swan Point Yacht and Country Club, sponsor of that. We had a pregame closest to the pin challenge. We invited some local golf teams, La Plata High School, and a couple of others headline the show as they were teeing up from behind the mound, having a closest to the pin challenge to left center field. As that one's delivered low and away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The flag was placed just in front of the World Gym sign out in left center field. A couple of players used that to their advantage, hitting off the fence and having it roll back to the pen. A couple showed off a little too much strength, hitting it out over the fence. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs as Nix drops a change up low and inside in the dirt here, smothered by Scott once again, who saved 2 pass balls from his pitchers thus far this inning. So that'll bring Deuces Wild here as 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a man on second here in the bottom of the 4th as Mike Blank looks to extend the Blue Crabs' lead. Nix comes set, steps off the back of the mound, seemed a bit uncomfortable there as he prepared to deliver a big pitch to Blank. Settles back in, comes set, gives a look at Palmero, winds and delivers. Change up in the dirt there as Blank takes a big cut, misses. Scott smothers it and tags him out for the final out here in the inning. So the Blue Crabs go down, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 man left on base. DeFreitas back to the mound, looking for another 1-2-3 inning when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Attention all Girl Scouts. Friday, June 16th is Girl Scout Night and Sleepover presented by Maryland 529. All Girl Scouts will be recognized during the game against the New Britain Bees and have the opportunity to register for a post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Travis Garcia on being named the starting shortstop on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Garcia was originally drafted by the New York Mets in the 21st round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, their debut season, and in 2009 he hit .353 with 16 home runs and 63 RBIs. In 5 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Garcia finished with 59 home runs and 229 RBIs in 330 games.
Hey, this is Patrick Palmero, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the 5th. Justin DeFreitas heads back out to the mound to face the 4-5-6 for Sugarland as Travis Scott digs in from the left side to lead it off. Takes a big cut on a first pitch fastball there. Swung on and missed, and DeFreitas is ahead once again in the count. Scott struck out top of the second, or to lead off the second, I should say, as he digs back in. DeFreitas drops a changeup in there, swung on and missed to bring the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Last season for Sugarland, Scott hit .264 with 16 home runs, 67 RBIs, in 113 games behind the plate for the Skeeters. As DeFreitas takes a long look in, winds and delivers the 0-2. Check swing, but didn't go around, as that'll bring the count to 1-2. Coming into today, Scott was hitting .265 this season for the Skeeters. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. He's walked 4 times and has 2 runs scored already. As he takes a cut on that one there, well out in front, and goes down on strikes to lead off the 5th inning here. That's DeFreitas' 6th strikeout of the night, a season high for him, as that'll bring in right fielder Joe Benson. Benson grounded out to short in his first at-bat. DeFreitas winds and delivers. Cutter misses low and away. DeFreitas just 1 strikeout short of a season high for Blue Crab starters, as Daryl Thompson and Gabby Hernandez are tied with 7. DeFreitas has 6 right now, and we're just in the top of the 5th as he delivers a called strike here to Benson to bring the count to 1-1. DeFreitas has already beat his season high as he struck out 5 in both of his outings so far, as Benson fouls one off over the visiting dugout here to bring it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Despite the high strikeout numbers, DeFreitas' pitch count isn't that high. He's been able to maintain a relatively low number so far, getting ahead of hitters and not wasting pitches to this point in the game as he winds and delivers 1-2, fouled straight back. DeFreitas has just 48 pitches here in the top of the 5th, putting him right about that 12 pace that you like to see from a pitcher as he drops a curveball here. Benson with a cut well out in front of that one, and another strikeout for Justin DeFreitas ties him for the season high with teammates Daryl Thompson and Gabby Hernandez. That'll bring up Chris Nelson, the powerful first baseman. Nelson, one of the strikeouts so far, as he struck out back in the 2nd to end the inning. So DeFreitas winds and delivers. First pitch fastball just misses low and away. Nelson, we mentioned earlier, the hero last night, went 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. The home run coming in the 10th, a 2-run shot to left field. as DeFreitas delivers the cutter, called strike over the outside part of the plate there. Only base runner thus far for DeFreitas was the center fielder Derek Miller, who walked back in the third. As that's a broken bat shot back up the middle, and that will break up the no-hitter as DeFreitas jammed Nelson there. But that flare landed in shallow center to end the no-hit bid for the righty. As a two-out single to Chris Nelson brings up Anthony Giansanti. Giansanti flew out to center to lead off the third inning. DeFreitas had faced the minimum to that point, barring a caught stealing or a pickoff here. He'll lose that as he delivers first pitch cutter in the dirt, low and away. Freitas hasn't been behind many hitters thus far, but behind Giansanti here out of the stretch as he comes set, gives a look at first. Kicks and delivers the 1-0. That one swung on, ripped to third baseman Patrick Palmero, who catches the line shot there. And that will end the inning. Skeeters go down, no runs, one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. Southern Maryland looks for a little insurance for DeFreitas when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Every Tuesday night is Silver Sluggers Night with the Blue Crabs, sponsored by the Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. Membership to the Silver Sluggers starts at just $25, and all members will receive tickets to every Tuesday home game, including our 4th of July Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, as well as a special Silver Sluggers t-shirt. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Washington sports fans, get ready because August 18th is Washington Sports Night with the Blue Crabs. Friday, August 18th, the Blue Crabs will welcome Screech from the Washington Nationals and Gee Whiz from the Washington Wizards to Regency Furniture Stadium for a night of mascot fun with our very own Pinch. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jeremy Owens on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Owens was originally drafted by the San Diego Padres in the 8th round of the 1998 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland for their debut season in 2008, and in 2009 he collected 28 home runs and 80 RBIs while stealing 15 bases. Owens spent 7 seasons playing for the Blue Crabs, compiling 105 home runs, 340 RBIs, and 98 stolen bases, while appearing in a Blue Crabs record 737 career games.
Hi, this is Pat Mish, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, as we head to the bottom of the 5th, Blue Crabs lead 2-0. As the leadoff man, Gary Brown, digs in for Southern Maryland. First pitch curveball from Michael Nix bounces low and away. Brown 1 for 2 thus far. Fly out in his first at-bat and a single back in the third to lead off as he shoots one to right field there. That'll go foul over towards Pinch's playground. Catch a quick glimpse of Pinch there, making his walk across. So Nix digs back in with a 1-1 count to the leadoff man Brown, who takes a big cut, swung on and missed. And Brown is behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brown was behind 0-2 in his at-bat in the bottom of the 2nd when Edwin Garcia was caught stealing to end the inning. He got new life, hit a grounder in between 2nd and 3rd, shortstop and 3rd, I should say. And it kicked off of the glove of Giansanti, who tried to make a play deep in the hole but was unable to. Brown picked up a hit. Counts even at 2-2 here as Brown steps back into the box. Nix winds and delivers. Curveball swung on, pulled foul into the Blue Crabs bench bullpen area. A little bit of stretching has begun out there in the Southern Maryland bullpen, but I wouldn't expect any moves from manager John Harris quite yet, as DeFreitas has given up just 1 hit through 5 thus far. Nix winds and delivers another 2-2 pitch. This fastball misses outside and will run the count full to the speedy Gary Brown. Brown not a guy that you want to give bases to. We mentioned already. Leads the team in stolen bases with 6 thus far, as the payoff pitch here from Nix was well low and away. But Brown took a cut at it and goes down on strikes. That was undoubtedly ball 4 there, and Brown knows it. As he's upset walking back to the dugout, but goes down as the first out in the inning. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting Danny Mumino, batted from the left side. Today, he's 1 for 2. As Nix comes set and delivers to him. First pitch called strike. Mumino's been in a slump of late, as he's hoping that hit in the last inning, or last at-bat, I should say, back in the third, will try to dig him out of it. As Nix comes set, that one called strike low in the zone. Over the last 5 games, Munoz hitting just .063. He's 1 for 16. In the Blue Crabs' last 5, as he shoots one foul over the Blue Crabs' dugout here. The one hit was a home run in the last 5 that came on Saturday at Bridgeport. That tied the game in the bottom of the 8th, or top of the 8th, I should say, and allowed the Blue Crabs to win that one in 10 innings. As Nix delivers an 0-2 fastball up in the zone high here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nix and DeFreitas both moving quick, as Nix shoots that one, a check swing from Danny Muno, who thought he was down on strikes. Little bit of confusion here as home plate umpire Don Meyer sent it down to the third base umpire, who said he didn't go. Muno walking back to the dugout thought he had gone around, but third base umpire Jim Clayton said he didn't. Don Meyer decided to overrule him and say he did, as Muno will go down as the second strikeout in the inning. Not quite sure what the official call was there, as Meyer sent it down to Clayton to check on it. When Clayton said no, Meyer rung him up. A lot of uproar from the Blue Crabs dugout about that one, but 2 outs in the inning nonetheless for the first baseman, Zach Wilson, as Wilson takes a curveball that stays up and in. Nix back on the mound, delivers that one fouled down the third baseline, and it'll be picked up in foul territory by John Santi to even the count 1-1. Wilson has increased the average of late, hitting .292 in the last 5 games for Southern Maryland. He's picked up 2 RBIs in those as well. As that one's kicked and delivered. Fastball called strike over the inside, as the zone has expanded for Don Meyer a little bit here in the bottom of the 5th. Wilson's done well against righties in 10 games thus far this season, going 9 for 27 for a .333 batting average. He's drawn 5 walks as well. With a 1-2 count, Nix kicks and delivers a fastball, misses low and away. Even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Wilson 0 for 1 on the day thus far. He walked in his first at-bat, struck out back in the third. As Nix kicks and delivers. Another fastball misses low here. One complaint to have with Wilson out of the 3-hole thus far is the strikeouts. As in 11 games, he's posted 10 of them. Now 11 in 12 games. And he strikes out, making it 12 here, bringing the average to 1 strikeout a game. And Michael Nix strikes out the side in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Blue Crabs. DeFreitas back to the mound when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening. Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. Attention all Boy Scouts, Friday, June 23rd is Boy Scouts Night and Sleepover with the Blue Crabs, presented by Maryland 529. All Boy Scouts will be recognized during the game against Bridgeport and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate John Ramostella on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Ramostella was originally drafted by the New York Yankees in the 35th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in their debut 2008 season, where he hit .276 with 15 home runs, 67 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Ramostella hit 37 career home runs, 125 RBIs, and stole 29 bases in 222 career games with the team.
Hey, this is John Harris, and you're listening to the Blue Crab Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, heading to the top of the 6th, Blue Crabs lead 2-0 as Justin DeFreitas delivers a first pitch fastball swung on, ripped back up the middle by Derek Miller as the center fielder has reached base for the second time tonight. Just the second hit of the game for DeFreitas. First leadoff runner he's allowed. That'll bring up the designated hitter tonight, Chase Patterson. Patterson, normally a catcher. Last at bat back in the third, grounded into a 5-4-3 double play to end the third inning. DeFreitas comes set here. Gives a look at first, kicks and delivers. As that's a called strike over the outside part of the plate. Miller had 9 stolen bases last season between Sugar Land and Portland, the single A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. Has a little bit of speed over there as DeFreitas checked on him, but comes back onto the mound and delivers a changeup, just misses inside. So DeFreitas out of the stretch for just the third time tonight here in the top of the 6th. Comes set, delivers fastball swung on, fouled towards the Blue Crabs dugout. So that'll bring the count to 1-2. The 9 stolen bases, by the way, came between Portland and Greenville. Sugar Land signed him recently as he's making his debut in the Atlantic League this season as DeFreitas checks on him once again, but back safely. He has 1 stolen base for Sugar Land thus far already in 2017. He had one with Salem as DeFreitas gets the strikeout here of Chase Patterson, his 8th of the day, and now the highest total for a Blue Crabs pitcher this season. So before leaving the Salem Red Sox, the high A affiliate of Boston, Miller had a stolen base, and he has one with Sugar Land. He has 38 in his 4 seasons thus far of professional baseball, 3+ as he's just a couple of games into the 2017. So DeFreitas comes set, kicks and delivers a first pitch cutter up in the zone, swung on and missed by the leadoff man, Prince. Second baseman Josh Prince is 0 for 7 on the series thus far. He's 0 for 2 tonight, struck out looking both times. A 2-seam fastball over the outside for called strike 3 in the first, and a cutter over the inside for strike 3 in the fourth. As he lays down a bunt here, DeFreitas picks it up, overthrows his first baseman Wilson, and that one goes down the line. Third base coach waving him all the way. Little stumble around third, but Wilson unable to get to that one in time. As the bunt from Prince there creates some confusion. DeFreitas picked it up, tried to hurry the throw a little bit, and ends up throwing it all the way down the right field line, as that's going to go down as an E1. DeFreitas' first error of the season, and the first run he's allowed in the game goes down as an unearned run, but has to feel it's on him. So with a man on third and 1 out, that'll bring up the hard-hitting shortstop Lance Zawatsky, who fouls the first pitch off of himself. So Zawatsky struggling a little bit there with that one off of his foot as he's walking it off a little bit back behind the third base, or the left-handed batter's box towards the visiting on-deck circle. Digs back in here behind no balls, 1 strike in the count. As DeFreitas comes set, kicks and delivers here. Fastball up and away. DeFreitas has now allowed 6 runs on the season. Just 3 earned, though, all 3 of those coming in his last start. We mentioned the 2 unearned in his first game and then the 1 tonight as he kicks and delivers. That one's cut on and missed by Zawatsky. Was out in front of the curveball there. The lefty has some pop in his bat. We mentioned last night that Zawatsky led the Atlantic League in home runs back in 2015, hitting 20. As DeFreitas comes set, gives a look, and delivers a 1-2 fastball, just misses on the inside part of the plate. Shows a little emotion after that. Really wanted that pitch. But the count's evened up at 2-2. As DeFreitas looks to work himself out of a jam he created, overthrowing his first baseman Wilson. He drops a changeup there and gets Zawatsky out in front of that one, recording his 9th strikeout of the game. And that gives him a chance to work around the error and give up just the 1 run, but he has to go through the dangerous left fielder for Sugar Land as Jeremy Barfield digs into the right-handed batter's box. Barfield, an imposing figure, as he's 6'5", 245, out of Phoenix, Arizona. He bats from the right side, but throws left-handed. And he swings on a first pitch curveball here. DeFreitas picks this one up and runs it over to Zach Wilson, tossing another hand, taking no chances after the overthrow earlier in the inning. So DeFreitas gives up 1 run unearned on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Southern Maryland comes to bat in the bottom of the 6th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Attention all Jedis. Please report to Regency Furniture Stadium on July 29th for Star Wars Night as the Blue Crabs take on Lancaster. This night will feature an appearance by Jedi Saber Combat and a post-game firework extravaganza brought to you by PNC Bank. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Brian Barton on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Barton was originally drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers in the 38th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. Barton made his MLB debut in 2008 with the St. Louis Cardinals and also appeared in the majors in 2009 with the Atlanta Braves. Barton signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .304 with 12 home runs and 17 stolen bases in his debut season with the team. Barton spent 4 years with the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 home runs, 146 RBIs, and 53 stolen bases while appearing in 257 games with the team.
Hey, this is Britt Robertshaw, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as Michael Snyder leads off the bottom of the 6th. Takes the first pitch fastball over the outside part of the plate from Michael Nix, who's back on the mound for his 6th inning of work. Snyder 0 for 2 on the day thus far. He's grounded out to second, rolled into a 6-4 fielder's choice. Takes a fastball over the inside here. Nick's pitch count sitting at 90 now. That was his 90th pitch just now. A little bit higher than DeFreitas's. Sitting around the 65 mark. We'll get you the exact number next half inning. Has no action in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Means he's coming back out. That one's fouled off over the visiting dugout from Snyder, as he's still looking to get himself going on this young season. Snyder was hitting just .195 coming into the game today. He was 0 for 2 so far, dropping the average even lower. That curveball misses inside from Nix. Snyder struggled at home, going 5 for 28 coming into today, 5 for 30 now. 3 of his 5 hits have been doubles here at Regency Furniture Stadium, though, as he shoots a high fly ball behind the second base bag. Prince able to make that play easily as Snyder goes down with a pop up to second for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the left fielder Corey Vaughn. Another bat the Blue Crabs are hoping to wake up here soon, as he's coming into today's game hitting just .194. Also struggling at Regency Furniture Stadium as he's just 4 for 23 at home, but does have a home run and 2 RBIs as he digs in here. First pitch curveball from Nix, called strike 1. So Nix working ahead once again as he winds and delivers the 0-1 to the left fielder Vaughn, a called strike low and inside. Vaughn disagrees there, steps out shaking his head, discussing that call with Don Meyer. Blue Crabs have seen Meyer before. He was behind the plate for one of the games of the doubleheader last week. As Vaughn's behind 0-2, called strike 3, a fastball over the outside. Vaughn was looking for an off-speed pitch there, it appeared, and was frozen on the fastball. That'll bring up the right fielder, Zach Cohn. Cohn was hot coming into the game, but 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a run scored thus far. In the last 5 games, Cohn was hitting .364 with 5 runs scored and 4 doubles heading into today. As he takes the first pitch, ball low here. Cohn, a first-round draft pick of the Texas Rangers back in 2011 out of the University of Georgia. He spent all 6 of his professional seasons thus far with the Rangers. This is his 7th season of professional baseball and first outside of the Rangers organization. As he breaks his bat, shoots one back up the middle, picked up by Zawatsky, who flips it to Prince to try to make the play at first. A nifty play there, but not in time, as Cohn gets a single. Zawatsky, recognizing he had no chance to throw with his body moving the complete other way, made a quick flip to Prince, who seemed ready for it and immediately fired on the first. But a couple of steps behind Cohn, who was running the whole way. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up the dangerous third baseman, Patrick Palmeiro. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far, but has reached base both times. He doubled back in the second, reached on an error by his third base counterpart, Giansanti. So Palmeiro digs in. Nix comes set. Gives a look at Cohn. Winds and delivers. That one misses outside as Cohn faked the move. Scott fakes down to first. First baseman Chris Nelson barked runner as Cohn took a hard step to start off his secondary lead, but immediately turned back. So Nix behind 1 ball, no strikes in the count here as he comes set. Gives a look at Cohn and kicks and delivers his 100th pitch of the night as that one's a late called strike. Low and away to Patrick Palmeiro. Palmeiro, much like Vaughn earlier this inning, takes a step out, shakes his head, and has a quick discussion with the home plate umpire before digging back in. Palmeiro takes a big cut at that one as it breaks away from him and runs the count to 1-2. Cohn a decent lead at first. He's been leaning on his right foot most of the time like he could go. He already has 2 stolen bases on the season thus far. 39 in his 6+ seasons of baseball. So Palmeiro digs back into the right side behind 1-2. Cohn's off on the pitch. Another late jump, but gets under the tag as he records his 3rd stolen base. Second baseman Josh Prince having an argument, but the throw skipped up. Prince had to raise his glove, allowing Cohn's foot to get underneath that one. And he's able to record his 3rd stolen base of the short season and get in scoring position for the dangerous Patrick Palmeiro. Cohn only had 2 stolen bases in Frisco last season, so he's already beat last year's total. As Palmeiro digs back in with a 2-2 count and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Nix gives a look, kicks and delivers. That one swung on and missed in the dirt. Palmeiro goes down on strikes, chasing a curveball as he ends the bottom of the 6th here. Blue Crabs score none on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. DeFreitas heads back to the mound. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Zach Wilson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, don't forget that every Sunday is Kids Day at Regency Furniture Stadium. Every Sunday home game throughout the year, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with the players, as well as free admission to Pinch's Playground and post-game run the bases on the Blue Crabs field. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves. Saturday, August 26th is National Dog Day, which means Bark at the Park is back at Regency Furniture Stadium. Be sure to pack up the pups and bring them out for a day of dog-friendly fun at the ballpark as the Blue Crabs take on the Sugarland Skeeters. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 2-0 heading to the 7th inning as Justin DeFreitas is back on the mound and delivers a first pitch curveball called strike to the cleanup hitter Travis Scott, who will lead off for Sugarland here in the top of the 7th. Blue Crabs just a 1-run lead as DeFreitas drops a curveball here low in the dirt. I said 2-0 when we came back. I meant 2-1 as Sugarland put up an unearned run on an error from DeFreitas as Josh Prince laid down a bunt. DeFreitas threw it down the right field line and allowed Miller to score from first. That one swung on, grounded to the first baseman Wilson, who makes the play deep behind first base, flips it on to DeFreitas covering for the first out of the inning here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up the right fielder, Joe Benson. Benson 0 for 2 on the day so far. Ground out to short and a strikeout in his last at-bat as DeFreitas winds and delivers a first pitch curveball, swung on ground ball to Garcia at short, picks it, throw on to first in time for the second out of the inning here. As DeFreitas working quick, thrown just 3 pitches to record 2 outs. He's sitting at 70 pitches on the game so far. That was his 71st, as he's through 6 2/3 here. That'll bring up the first baseman, Chris Nelson. Nelson picked up the first hit of the game for Sugarland as he takes a first pitch fastball called strike here. Back in the 5th inning, he broke his bat as he jammed himself on a DeFreitas fastball, but was able to power it through to shallow center field as DeFreitas misses the fastball there. And that broke up the no-hit bid from DeFreitas. So Nelson's 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out back in the 2nd to end that inning. He swings here, ground ball to third. Palmeiro comes up, picks it, makes the running throw on to first in time. A good play from Patrick Palmeiro gives DeFreitas another 1-2-3 inning as he's sitting at just 73 pitches. No action in the bullpen yet. The Blue Crabs come up looking to give him an insurance run when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at the ballpark May 12th as the Blue Crabs begin their 10th anniversary giveaway series. That night, the Blue Crabs will start the giveaway series by giving out a 10 Years True, 10 Years Blue pennant and a commemorative pen celebrating the 2008 inaugural season. Join us as we journey throughout 10 years of Blue Crabs baseball with 4 more home games, giving out commemorative pins of things such as the 2009 Liberty Division Championship and the 2013 All-Star Game held right here at Regency Furniture Stadium. For more information on the 10th anniversary giveaway series, check out our website at somdbluecrabs.com. Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. This season, Pinch is going green at Regency Furniture Stadium as part of the Blue Crabs Claws for a Cause. With the help of local organizations, the Blue Crabs and Pinch will bring ways for you to do your part and help out the local Southern Maryland community. Be sure to check out all the information at somdbluecrabs.com/claws for a cause.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, as the Sugarland Skeeters have turned to the bullpen, heading to the bottom of the seventh here. The night comes to an end for Michael Nix, as he turns duties over to the lefty Dustin Richardson. Richardson, 6'6", 220, southpaw out of Newton, Kansas. He'll be tasked with facing the 8-hitter shortstop Edwin Garcia first, as the hard-throwing lefty delivers a first pitch called strike. Richardson was drafted by the Boston Red Sox in the 5th round of the 2006 MLB draft. Spent 5 seasons in the Boston organization, reaching the majors in 2009 and 2010 with the Red Sox. So he drops in an off-speed pitch called strike 2 here. Pitched in 29 games for the Boston Red Sox, recording a .331 ERA and 12 strikeouts in 16 innings. He spent 2011 through 2016 with the Braves, Marlins, Angels, and Dodgers organization, as he goes up and in with a fastball here to Garcia, who hops out of the way. 2016, he started the year with the Dodgers organization, double and triple A, before joining the Long Island Ducks and making his Atlantic League debut as Garcia fouls a fastball straight back here. With Long Island, Richardson appeared in 13 games, putting up a 1-3 record with a 3.51 ERA. Picked up 24 strikeouts and 25.2 innings of relief for the team last year. That one's grounded weakly back up the middle, picked up by Richardson, who steps and throws on to first to record the first out of the inning, as Edwin Garcia goes down weakly on a ground ball. So that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Blank, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. A long fly ball put him down to end the second, or for the second out in the second, I should say. So far in the year for Sugarland, Richardson has thrown 3.2 innings. He's given up 1 run, 2 hits, as he misses a fastball high here. 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. His ERA sits at 2.45 as he's thrown in 4 games. He picked up a save as well. So he's behind Blank, 1-0 here, as Blank fouls one straight back towards the box. And that'll bring the count to 1-1. Blank struggled with the batting average throughout the season thus far, as he came into the day hitting just .167. So Richardson has the count even at 1-1 as he comes set and delivers a changeup. Blank's way out in front of that one. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Richardson's given up just 2 hits to right-handed batters thus far in 7 batters faced. As he kicks and delivers, that one shot back up the middle. A backhand play attempted by Richardson, who's not able to get it. Probably should have let that one go, as his infield had his back there. But instead, he kicks that one off to the side, and that'll be a 1-out single for Mike Blank. And we'll bring up the leadoff man, Gary Brown. So the night came to a close for Michael Nix when they turned to Richardson out of the bullpen. Nix threw 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Picked up 8 strikeouts while walking 1 and hitting 1. He's in line for the loss, should the score hold where it is. Richardson comes inside with a fastball there. Get behind in the count 1-0. Brown has torn up left-handed pitching so far, as he's 6 for 13 for a .462 batting average, as well as 1 RBI and 3 stolen bases off of lefties. So Richardson comes set, gives a look at first, kicks and delivers. That one's shot foul towards the visiting batter's box. Blue Crabs have hit slightly better against left-handed pitching than right-handed pitching, hitting .268 on the year against lefties, .253 against righties, hitting .246 on the year as a whole for the team. So Richardson with a 1-1 count, 1 out, comes set, kicks and delivers a high fastball, swung on and missed by Brown. Brown's been hot as of late, going 7 for his last 21, picking up 2 RBIs, including a 1 for 4 outing last night. So Richardson comes set with a 1-2 count on Brown, gives a look at Blank at first. Brown fights one off towards the first baseman Nelson, who makes a leaping catch as he had to get off the base quickly as he was holding Blank. And on his way back to his position, had to take a couple more steps and make a leaping grab to avoid a cue shot down the line. Potential double for Brown there if Nelson doesn't make that play, as that would have landed well in front of the right fielder. So with 2 outs in the inning, that'll bring up second baseman Danny Muno, batting from the right side. Muno's the only switch hitter in the lineup tonight, one of 2 position players on the team, as Richardson misses a first pitch fastball up and in here. Muno just 2 for 11 from the right side of the plate this season. So he's hitting slightly better versus righties instead of lefties. That fastball misses away from Richardson here, as Muno's ahead in the count 2-0. Muno does have a triple from the right side, though, as that came in the second game of the year against Long Island's lefty. He shot one into the right field gap as he takes one low here. He shot one into the right field gap in that second game, a Friday night game. Rolled all the way out into the corner where the fences meet and the field flattens out in dead center, and he was able to never stop and get around to third. Takes a called strike there. Thought he had walked, but instead the count goes to 3-1. Looked like that one might have missed low and away. Muno had a little bit of issue with the umpire's last at-bat as he checked his swing on a 2-2 count. The catcher, Scott, threw the ball around like he had him. Home plate umpire Don Meyer said he didn't go. Sent it down to the third base umpire Jim Clayton, who said he didn't go. Muno had taken a couple of steps back to the dugout and then was told that he was out by home plate umpire Don Meyer, as he takes a fastball inside 3-2 to run the count full. Muno asked why he was out, as Meyer said he didn't go and Clayton said he didn't go, but never got a solid answer that he was real happy with, and had to go back to the dugout as the second out in that inning. Runners off from first with 2 outs, and a full count, and that one misses high and away. And Danny Muno draws a walk to put runners on first and second with 2 outs in the inning for the dangerous Zach Wilson. Wilson 0 for 2 so far with a walk. Walked back in the first, but struck out in the third and to end the fifth. As he looks to get back to it here with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Takes a changeup inside here to put the count at 1-0. Wilson struggled against lefties thus far this season, hitting just 182. As he takes a fastball called strike over the outside to even the count 1-1. He's second on the team in RBIs, tied with teammate Gary Brown at 5, trailing Patrick Palmero. As he's got a chance to pull into second alone here if he can find the outfield. As he takes a big cut there but fouls it straight back. Nobody holding blank at second. He's able to get a big secondary lead and allow him to score if Willie were able to find one in the outfield here, as he's affectionately called by his teammates. So Wilson digs back in for the 1-2 pitch from the lefty Richardson, who comes set, gives a look at both runners, kicks and delivers. Called strike 3 over the inside as Wilson goes down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. 7th time in the series, and the Blue Crabs score none on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2 men left on base, I should say. We head to the top of the 8th. DeFreitas makes the walk back out to the mound. When we return, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Wiggins, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
This summer, Paint the Park Pink returns to Regency Furniture Stadium on June 17th as your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs take on the New Britain Bees. Be sure to come out and show your support for Maryland Charles Regional Medical Center as they aim to raise awareness for breast cancer. The Blue Crabs will host a post-game jersey auction with all proceeds returning to MCRMC. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Washington sports fans, get ready because August 18th is Washington Sports Night with the Blue Crabs. Friday, August 18th, the Blue Crabs will welcome Screech from the Washington Nationals and Gee Whiz from the Washington Wizards to Regency Furniture Stadium for a night of mascot fun with our very own Pinch. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
Make sure you get Dad out to the ballpark on June 18th to celebrate Father's Day as the Blue Crabs finish their series against the New Britain Bees. All fathers will have a chance post-game to participate in the Blue Crabs remote control dig for a chance to win a TV prize package. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Everybody, this is not Henry Carey, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball on the Blue Crabs Broadcasting Network. Go Blue Crabs!
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs take a 2-1 lead heading to the 8th inning. Justin DeFreitas heads back to the mound, and he delivers a first pitch strike to the third baseman Anthony Giansanti. As DeFreitas works ahead once again, he delivers another called strike here to get ahead. No balls, 2 strikes on the third baseman. Giansanti 0 for 2 on the day so far. He flew out to center and lined out to the third baseman Palmero to end the 5th inning. So DeFreitas steps off the mound here Working ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Pats his chest to apologize to his catcher, Mike Blank. And he kicks and delivers a changeup in the dirt here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. DeFreitas has been effective. He has 9 strikeouts so far on today's game, but is sitting at just 77 pitches here. 74 coming into the inning as he gets a fastball called strike 3, looking for his 10th strikeout of the game. John Santi upset with that one, but it's the same outside corner that Don Meyer's been giving all night. DeFreitas finds it there and sits down the leadoff man in the top of the 8th. As that'll bring in the center fielder, Derek Miller. Miller's the only one that's really had DeFreitas' number tonight so far. He walked back in the 3rd as the first base runner of the game and singled in the 6th as he shoots a first pitch fastball to Palmeiro, who smothers it, picks it up and on to first. A 1 pitch out for DeFreitas as he's rolling here in the 8th inning. 2 up, 2 down. And that'll bring in the number 9 hitter, designated hitter, Chase Patterson. Patterson 0 for 2 on the day so far. You could say that about most of the Skeeters lineup, 0 for 2, 0 for 3. Just a couple of guys have reached base as DeFreitas winds and delivers outside here. He's allowed just 2 hits through 7 2/3 so far. A single in the 5th to Chris Nelson and a leadoff single to Derek Miller in the 6th. As he winds and delivers the 1-0 fastball called strike. Seems to be getting stronger as the game goes on. He said that to me numerous times when I talked to him. He feels that the velocity increases the deeper he goes into games. That's not normal for a pitcher, but as a normal reliever, the more he throws, the more comfortable he feels. As he misses that fastball low, 2-1. This is his first time starting as a full-time starter since the 2009 season. He spent his 5 years in the Phillies organization as a reliever, a couple of years as a long reliever, but most of the time as just a 1 or 2 inning guy as he pumps a cutter across the outside, called strike here to bring the count to 2-2. No action yet in the Blue Crabs bullpen. You see Cody Epley, the closer, up and stretching a little bit, but with DeFreitas' pitch count where it is and how strong he looks, I don't imagine John Harris pulling the ball from him as he misses a curveball here to run the count full 3-2. Seems to have command of all of his pitches for the first time tonight. He told me that he had been struggling with the cutter, but he's thrown it effectively tonight, getting a couple of strikeouts on it and a couple of swings and misses. As he reaches back on a fastball here, tries to blow Patterson away, but just fouls it off. That was his 85th pitch of the night. He told me before game 1, so the opening day, that he could throw 85 to 90 and was going to stretch it out the longer the season went as he delivers a slider here. Walks it off, thought he had strike 3, but told that it stayed inside by Don Meyer. The Blue Crabs infield had gone behind him as Patrick Palmeiro was already by the third base coaching box before realizing that that was in fact ball 4 instead. So that'll bring up the leadoff man, Josh Prince, who's 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts, both looking. As he shoots one back, Corey Vaughn drifting back and left makes the catch, and DeFreitas works around the 2-out walk. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Blue Crabs looking for an insurance run for DeFreitas when we come back, as he discusses with home plate umpire Don Meyer. He walks off, having thrown 8 strong innings so far. Blue Crabs looking for more insurance when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Ryan Mulhern on being named the designated hitter on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Mulhern was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 11th round of the 2003 amateur draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .348 with 10 home runs in his first season with the team. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Mulhern collected 19 home runs, 65 RBIs, and scored 53 runs while appearing in 80 games.
Hey, this is Jesse Beal, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Crabs with a 2-1 lead, looking to get some insurance for their starter, Justin DeFreitas, who's thrown well all night, allowing just 1 unearned run. As Michael Snyder digs in against the new pitcher, it's Evan Reed, the winning pitcher last night for the Skeeters. He'll be tasked with the 4, 5, 6 hitters here for Southern Maryland in the bottom of the 8th. As he's ahead of Snyder, winds and delivers a curveball low and away. So Dustin Richardson came on for the 7th, worked a scoreless inning, allowing 2 hits, no runs, picking up 1 strikeout, walking none in his 1 inning of work, before turning it over to the righty Reed. Reed comes set, delivers a shot by Snyder to deep center field. Center fielder Miller giving chase, but not able to get that one as it's up over the Blue Moon sign for Michael Snyder's first home run of the season. A long shot to the deepest part of the ballpark in dead center field, and Michael Snyder provides the insurance DeFreitas was looking for as he's on the board with his first home run of the year. Been waiting for Snyder to find the power. We mentioned multiple times that he was the leader last year with 25 home runs. He struggled to find it so far, but has been hitting the balls on the screws. As Sam Runyon told me earlier, Michael Snyder's time will come, and it came here in the bottom of the 8th to extend the Blue Crabs' lead to 3-1. Excitement quiets down a little bit as in steps Corey Vaughn, looking to follow suit. Vaughn 0 for 3 on the night also coming into this at-bat. That got the 2,500 here at Regency Furniture Stadium up and cheering as their hometown favorite, Mike Snyder, takes one deep to center. Vaughn hits a high foul ball here up over the press box to bring the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Snyder, one of the favorites of the Southern Maryland crowd. Very personable with the fans, often before and after games, standing on the railing here down the third base line at Regency Furniture Stadium. Talking with fans, taking pictures, signing autographs as Vaughn takes 1-2 here. So they've been waiting on their all-star from last season to get into the swing of things, and no better time than in the bottom of the 8th to provide an insurance run for DeFreitas, who looks like he's going to attempt to go the distance. Evan Reed drops a curveball in the dirt there to even the count 2-2. No action in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Everyone that was up and stretching, including closer Cody Epley, has sat down, as this is going to be DeFreitas' game. We mentioned he appears to be getting stronger as it goes on. So Reed comes set with a 2-2, swung on, just missed it as Vaughn got under that one a little bit and fouled it straight back. Count will remain where it is at 2-2. Reed working out of the stretch. Comes set. Gives a long look in at Vaughn. Winds and delivers a 2-2 fastball. Called strike over the inside. Vaughn with a little shake of the head, but walks back to the dugout. His second strikeout looking in a row. As that'll bring in right fielder Zach Cohn. Cohn's 1 for 2 on the night with a hit by pitch, run scored, and a stolen base. We mentioned Reed picked up the win last night. He came in, worked a scoreless ninth inning as he faced the 7-8-9. The only hit he gave up was a double to Mike Blank before striking out Gary Brown and giving it to the 10th inning, where the Chris Nelson home run won the game for Sugarland. Cohn checks his swing there, sent down to the first base umpire. Matt Beavers says he didn't go around. So Cohn ahead in the count 1-0, digs back in, fouls that one straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. DeFreitas sitting at 85 pitches so far. 86, I should say. As he'll be sent back out for the 9th undoubtedly. So Cohn here with a 1-1 count, 1 out. Takes a big cut on a fastball high. So Reed gives a long look in. Comes set on a 1-2 with 1 out. Kicks and delivers to the right fielder Cohn, who shoots one over the second baseman's head and into the right field gap. Cohn with a big round around first. He's going to second, and he slides in safe with another double as Zach Cohn waits back on that off-speed pitch and shoots one the other way over the jumping Prince's head for his 4th double of the series in the last 2 games. So Cohn back at second base for the third baseman, Patrick Palmero. Palmero was able to cash him in from second twice last night as he singled in the 4th to drive him in and then homered in the 6th after 2 Cohn doubles in that game. So Palmero takes one here, called strike. Behind, no balls, 1 strike. Palmero's 1 for 3 on the day so far with a run scored as he doubled back in the 2nd, scored on an Edwin Garcia single. Takes a big cut at a curveball in the dirt there and runs the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Palmero reached on an error back in the 4th before striking out to end the 6th inning. He digs in here as the righty Reed comes set, kicks and delivers. Curveball in the dirt, low and away. Palmero looking to avoid his 2nd strikeout of the game. He's another Blue Crab who's struggled with the strikeout so far, as he has 14 on the season in the 11 games, 15 now after that strikeout in the 6th inning. Cohn with a big lead off of second. Prince comes in a little bit to hold him as he takes a step back. Reed double looks at second before kicking and delivering the 1-2 curveball in the dirt taken by Palmero as he's taking a look at back-to-back curveballs. And that'll even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Diggs back in the righty-righty matchup. As Reed has given up 2 hits already in the inning. Kicks and delivers. Fastball high. That'll run the count full. 3-2 to Patrick Palmero. A home run led off the inning before Reed got Vaughn looking and then allowed a double to Zach Cohn, and now the payoff pitch to Patrick Palmero, a curveball that stays up and in, and Palmero draws the 1-out walk to put runners on first and second for the shortstop, Edwin Garcia. Garcia digs in, 1 for 3 on the day thus far, as the catcher Scott calls time and heads out to the mound to talk with his pitcher Reed. Try to get him under control as he was ahead no balls and 2 strikes to Palmero before throwing 4 straight balls to put the third baseman on. Pitching coach for Sugarland will join him now as Rafi Montalvo calls time and pops out of the dugout to have a conversation with his pitcher. Home plate umpire Don Meyer has seen enough as he begins the wander out to the mound to break up the conference and get Scott back to the plate. As it's time to go, says Meyer. So men on first and second, 1 out for the shortstop Garcia. Coming into the game, Garcia was hitting .257. We mentioned 1 for 3 tonight, has improved that a little bit. He struggled as of late, hitting just .167 in the last 5 games. He takes a first pitch strike here. He's done the bulk of his damage against right-handed pitching is the good news. He's hitting .308 against righties, as opposed to just .143 against lefties. This is the matchup he wants as he takes a big cut at an 0-1 fastball there. Fouls it straight back. So that'll put him behind no balls and 2 strikes to the hard-throwing righty Reed. So he comes set, gives a look at second, winds and delivers, curveball in the dirt, low and away. So Reed comes set here, gives a look at second once again on the 1-2 pitch, winds and delivers a fastball, shot towards right field from Garcia. Catch made by Benson to record the second out of the inning. A line drive there from Garcia, but right at the right fielder, and he'll go down as the second out. That'll bring in the catcher Mike Blank. He's 1 for 3 on the day so far, as he singled back in the 7th. So Blank with another RBI opportunity here. He had one back in the 4th, but struck out with a couple of runners on. So the first pitch here to Blank is a changeup that he's well out in front of to fall behind. So he digs back in. The righty Reed comes set. Nobody holding at second, but gives a look at Cone before winding and delivering a check swing from Blank, sent down to the first base umpire. Matt Beaver says he went. And that'll put the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Blank gives a long look down there as he's not sure he agrees that he went around. It looked like he held up from here. Didn't quite cross the plane of the plate. But a called strike nonetheless has the count at no balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here as Reed comes set, delivers a fastball Low and away. Almost got by Scott, who had to backhand that one. So Reed looking to get out of a first and second jam here with 2 outs in the inning. He's got a 1-2 count on Blank as he winds and delivers another curveball low and away, and Blank swings and misses, going down on strikes. Reed records 2 strikeouts in the inning, but they came after a leadoff home run from Mike Snyder, his first of the season, as the Blue Crabs pick up 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. DeFreitas heads back out to the mound. When we come back, he's looking for the complete game. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf is your new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program on Tuesday nights all season long. Silver Sluggers members receive tickets to every Tuesday night game, including the 4th of July, a commemorative t-shirt, they get to play baseball bingo during the games, and much more. Guests can even learn more about how CBDTC can help you at their table located on the concourse every Tuesday night. For more information on the Silver Sluggers, visit somdbluecrabs.com. And for more information on the wonderful life-saving work that Dr. Milo and his staff do, call them today at 301-638-1007. Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. High quality, compassionate care, close to home. Blue Crabs fans, be sure to come out to the ballpark on Saturday night, June 3rd, as the Blue Crabs celebrate halfway to Small Business Saturday. On this day, the team will honor local small businesses by allowing them to showcase their goods and services on the stadium concourse. Then, post-game, the Blue Crabs will celebrate Halloween in June, inviting children and families onto the Regency Furniture Stadium field for a candy drop. That's right, a helicopter will fly in and drop candy all over the outfield for everyone to enjoy. For more information, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back here inside Regency Furniture Stadium as Justin DeFreitas takes the mound for the top of the 9th, working with a 3-1 lead and looking for a complete game. He'll have to go through the top of the lineup, 2, 3, 4. Here in the 9th as Lance Zawadzki leads it off, fouling one back against DeFreitas. DeFreitas sitting at, that's his 89th there as it's fouled down the line in left field. Vaughn giving chase, running out of room, but not quite able to make the play in foul territory as he had a long run to try to get to that one, but not quite able to do so. We mentioned DeFreitas has spent the majority of his professional baseball career as a reliever. The last time he was a full-time starter was back in 2009 with the Philadelphia Phillies single-A team. He has only one career complete game. It came all the way back in 2008 as a member of the Williamsport Crosscutters, the low-A affiliate of the Philadelphia Phillies organization, the team that drafted him. So he's ahead on Zawadzki. No balls, 2 strikes here. And he throws a curveball that stays outside to put the count at 1-2. DeFreitas has thrown 6 innings in both of his outings so far, but those were more laboring, as tonight he hasn't faced many base runners, hasn't had to make many pressure pitches, and has kept the pitch count low as he gets Zawadzki to foul one off here. The only real time he had any trouble was in the 6th inning. He gave up a leadoff single to Derek Miller for striking out Chase Patterson. And then a bunt from Josh Prince right back to him. He picked it up, threw it down the right field line, allowing Miller to score all the way from first and advance Prince to third. So DeFreitas had a man on third with just a 2-1 lead at the time. was able to strike out Lance Zawatsky back in that 6th inning. As he sets here, Zawatsky shoots one to right field. That's going to get down in front of Cone for a leadoff single here in the 9th. Nobody up in the bullpen, as this appears to be Justin DeFreitas' game for as long as he can go. So we were saying in the 6th inning, he reached back and got Zawatsky to strike out before getting this man, Jeremy Barfield, to weakly roll back to him as he picked it up and walked over to first base for the final out of that inning, stranding Josh Prince on third. So a leadoff single brings in the tying run in the form of Jeremy Barfield, who takes a first pitch curveball low and away. And there's the action in the bullpen as the closer, Cody Epley, is up and throwing. Epley threw last night in a non-save situation, working a scoreless top of the 9th to hold the game at 3-3 last night. Manager John Harris would like to see DeFreitas be able to get out of this one, not have to throw his closer back-to-back days. But he's also got to make sure he locks in the win, as DeFreitas is able to get a strike across to the dangerous Barfield here. Barfield, not the guy you want at the plate, with the opportunity to tie the game. He hit 27 home runs last year in Sugar Land, 95 RBIs, and 87 runs scored. As DeFreitas comes set, pumps a fastball low here. 2 balls, 1 strike. He was voted to the All-Star game, as well as the end-of-season All-Star team. He won the home run crown with the 27 home runs, and was named the 2016 Atlantic League MVP. His 87 runs were second in the league, as he takes a fastball just away here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Finished 5th in the league in doubles as well at 31. Tied for 4th in hits at 156. We mentioned led the league with 27 home runs. He's ahead of DeFreitas here. 3 balls, 1 strike, as the righty gives a look at first and comes set. Kicks and delivers a fastball called strike right down the middle. Not the spot you want to miss to Barfield, but looked like he was taking all the way there, as the count will run full. DeFreitas facing his first few pressure pitches of the night, as he's brought the pitch count up a little bit, approaching 100. He comes set, delivers the payoff pitch. Big cut by Barfield, but fouled straight back, as the count will remain where it is. 3 balls, 2 strikes. DeFreitas has thrown 69 strikes and 29 balls, as the pitch count's now sitting at 98. As he gives a long look in, Barfield calls time and steps out, looking to get on the same page with his catcher Mike Blank here. Doesn't want to miss a pitch to the dangerous Barfield and tie the game here in the top of the 9th. So DeFreitas comes set, delivers a fastball fouled down the third baseline and into the Blue Crabs dugout, as we'll see the payoff pitch one more time, as Barfield has fouled off 2 3-2 pitches thus far in the at-bat. So DeFreitas digs back onto the mound, getting ready to deliver his 100th pitch of the night. Gives a look at first, comes set, kicks and delivers, and pitch number 100 is an elevated fastball, and he gets Barfield swinging for the first out here in the top of the 9th. That'll bring up another dangerous bat in the catcher Travis Scott. Scott's 0 for 3 on the night so far with 2 strikeouts against DeFreitas. But another guy that has some power. He hit 16 home runs last season for Sugar Land. DeFreitas would like to get him to roll over on one here as he fouls one down the line towards the visiting bullpen. Scott, the catcher for Sugar Land, not much speed. If DeFreitas were able to get a ground ball here, he could end the game on a double play and solidify his first complete game since 2008. Scott struggled against righties this season, hitting just .227 coming into the game. As DeFreitas comes set for the 0-1, a fastball runs inside. Scott hops out of the way. Scott does have his only home run on the season, off of a righty though. He's driven in most of his runs against lefties, as that home run was a solo shot. So DeFreitas delivers the 1-1, a fly ball to right field. Cone drifting a couple of steps back, but no real threat as he makes the catch about 5 feet short of the warning track. And DeFreitas is just 1 out away from working around the leadoff single and completing this win for Southern Maryland. The 1 run goes down as unearned so far in the game, as it came on an error by DeFreitas himself. So he comes set here as the last man to face is Joe Benson as the last hope for Sugar Land. DeFreitas delivers a first pitch fastball low and away here, as he's behind the right fielder Benson. Benson's 0 for 3 on the night. 2 ground out to short and a strikeout sandwiched between them. As DeFreitas comes set, delivers a cutter here, swung on, fouled back by Benson. So the count's 1-1. Benson the tying run at the plate here, as DeFreitas looks to get out of this with his first complete game of the season. He comes set here, gives a look at first before delivering the 1-1. Swung on and missed on the changeup outside to Benson, and the count's 1-2. DeFreitas just 1 strike away from completing this one. Crowd rises to its feet as DeFreitas comes set for the 1-2. Kicks and delivers a shot in between shortstop and third, as Benson gets a hold of the 1-2 fastball and gets a 2-out single here to keep Sugar Land's hopes alive, as manager John Harris pops out of the dugout and heads to the mound to talk to his starter, who's at 107 pitches on the night. Harris hasn't signaled to the bullpen yet. It appears he's going to talk to DeFreitas, see what he's got left in the tank. He gives a look at Epley as the infield comes in to discuss. And Harris, content with what he hears, walks back off the mound and leaves DeFreitas there, trusting his ace to get the job done tonight. Harris told me before the season that DeFreitas was brought in to be the number 1. He's showcasing his talent tonight as he's given up just 1 run unearned on 4 hits. So Chris Nelson, last night's hero, steps in as the go-ahead run for Sugar Land. DeFreitas comes set, kicks and delivers. Slider swung on and missed by Nelson. Nelson hit the 2-run homer in the top of the 10th last night, but tonight is just 1 for 3. His single back in the 5th broke up the no-hit bid for DeFreitas, who was through 4 2/3. He comes set, delivers a changeup, swung on and missed here, and he's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes on the first baseman Nelson. The crowd once again rises to its feet as DeFreitas is just 1 strike away from the complete game. Nelson taking his time, calls time, steps out of the box, digs back in. DeFreitas looks in at the signs from blank, nods his head here and comes set. Gives a look at the runner at second, winds and delivers the 0-2. A curveball swung on and missed as home plate umpire Don Meyer says he didn't go around and sends it down to Matt Beaver at first. Everyone in the stadium but those 2 umpires thought that Nelson had gone around there. It didn't appear close in my eyes, but Nonetheless, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The crowd still on its feet. As the chants continue, DeFreitas comes set. Gives a look for the 1-2. Winds and delivers another curveball. This time Nelson doesn't offer at it. And the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. DeFreitas thought he was done on that 0-2 curveball as Nelson broke the wrist there, which is generally the sign that you win a round. As soon as the wrist break, the bat had to have crossed the plane, but the umpires disagreed, and DeFreitas now comes set. 2 men on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the top of the ninth. A ground ball back up the middle, backhanded by Danny Muno. He kicks it into the outfield, and it squirts away. Edwin Garcia picks it up in shallow left field, as that's going to go down as a run for the Sugar Land Skeeters and bring the game to within 1 as manager John Harris pops out of the dugout. DeFreitas upset that he's getting pulled. Immediately turns and gives a look at Matt Beaver, throws his hands up in the air as if to say, what were you looking at? He clearly went around. But nonetheless, a single there from Nelson scores the runner. DeFreitas applauded on the effort as he heads out, and the closer, Cody Epley, heads in when we come back. 2 outs in the top of the ninth, a 1-run game. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Attention all Boy Scouts, Friday, June 23rd is Boy Scouts Night and Sleepover with the Blue Crabs, presented by Maryland 529. All Boy Scouts will be recognized during the game against Bridgeport and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to thank Apple Spice Junction for their sponsorship for the upcoming 2017 season. Be sure to check out Apple Spice's unique box delivery services with breakfast offerings ranging from pastries and fruit to gourmet eggs and seasoned potatoes. Or you can check out Apple Spice for lunch with sandwiches featuring freshly baked breads, fine meats and cheeses, and crisp veggies. Or you could try one of their homemade soups, healthy salads, or fresh baked treats. For more information on Apple Spice Junction, you can go online and visit their website at applespice.com, or you can check out their local location at 6750 Crane Highway, located in La Plata.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10-year anniversary in style this season at Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, but they cannot do it without you. Fans can enjoy a day at their all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion in one of 16 luxury suites, or just relaxing with friends and family anytime at any of their 70 home games all summer long. The Kids Park keeps the kids happy and active, while Mom and Dad can enjoy great food and cold drinks all night before stopping in the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack souvenir store. Lights over Southern Maryland fireworks on select Saturdays, player autographs and kids run the bases on Sundays, and much more mean you're an honorary member of Crustacean Nation USA and you don't even know it. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information, schedules, to purchase tickets, or plan your next event.
Hey, this is Justin DeFreitas, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs lead 3-2 in the top of the ninth with 2 outs, runners on the corners, as the closer Cody Epley has come in relief of Justin DeFreitas, who threw 8.2 strong innings. A little bit of development in the time that you guys were gone. I mentioned DeFreitas was leaving the field yelling at home first base umpire Matt Beaver about the check swing call, while John Harris sent his starter back to the dugout and took it over himself. Has been ejected from the game as Epley delivers a first pitch strike over the inside fastball here. Harris got into an yelling match across the field from the mound as he waited on Epley before Beaver told him to get out of here. So Epley comes in a save opportunity as the tying run's on third, and Epley gets him swinging there. So Epley's come in and delivered 2 strikes here. Calls time and asks for a new baseball. DeFreitas is responsible for both the runners on. Has given up 2 runs already, both unearned once again. as he finishes with 8.2 innings before having to turn it over to Cody Epley after believing that he had finished the game. So Epley with an 0-2 count to John Santi. Comes set, delivers a slider away. Mike Blank slides over and smothers it, holding the tying runner at third in the form of Joe Benson. So Epley back on the mound here as John Santi 0 for 3 digs back into the right-handed batter's box. Epley winds and delivers. Ground ball down the third baseline, picked up by Palmero, makes a running throw on to first, and Patrick Palmero's backhand play wins the game for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. What a play it was, as Cody Epley gives the nod that Palmero deserves to his third baseman, as Patrick Palmero saves the tying run from coming across the plate on a backhand play behind the third base bag. And the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs have taken Game 2 of a 4-game series, 3-2 against the Sugarland Skeeters. Justin DeFreitas gets the win. Cody Epley gets the save. The loss will be handed to the starter tonight for the Skeeters, Michael Nix. DeFreitas improves to 2-1 on the season as he gave up 2 runs, both unearned. Nix drops to 0-3 for Sugarland. The Blue Crabs improved to 6-6 on the season and open up a 1-game lead over Sugarland in the Freedom Division. Waiting to see some final results from around the league. But pending the York Revolution score, they trail 8-2 in the top of the 9th. But we can't announce that one as done until it's done. But this win would move the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs at 6-6 back into the lead, tied with Lancaster in the Freedom Division. So Southern Maryland improves to 6-6 on the season. They're 5-3 in night games. They're now 3-1 in one-run games, and improved to 1-1 on the year against Sugarland. Game 3 of the series comes up tomorrow, Wednesday, May 3rd, against the Skeeters once again, as tomorrow is Baseball and Education Day, as the Blue Crabs are set for first pitch at 10:35 a.m. against the Skeeters. Sugarland will send right-hander Brett Marshall to the mound, and the Blue Crabs will send out lefty Pat Mish for his third start. Mish is 0-1 on the season, struggled in his last outing. He gave up 9 runs, but just 2 of them earned. So he'll look to bounce back from that tomorrow and get the job done for the Blue Crabs as they look to take an advantage in the series. They win tonight's game 3-2 in dramatic fashion as Justin DeFreitas goes 8.2 innings and picks up his second win of the season. Final score, Southern Maryland 3, Sugarland 2. I'm Brandon Belanda. I thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10:35 a.m. for Game 3 of the series.